was the most playful and troublesome animal in the forest. He particularly liked to stay on the bamboo tree that was at the center of the forest, because many animals usually pass that path when going to places or when hunting for food, and they will usually rest under the shade of the bamboo tree. One hot and sunny afternoon, Elephant was tired from hunting for food and not finding anything to eat. Elephant decided to rest under the shade of the bamboo tree before continuing on his food search. While resting, Elephant said, "How I wish a fresh fruit drops from the sky so I can eat it." As he said this, Monkey dropped one of the 3 pieces of fresh mangoes he had. Elephant could not believe his eyes. He exclaimed, "Oh, so I can ask for something to drop from the sky." Then he repeated the same words, "How I wish another fresh fruit drops from the sky." When Monkey heard Elephant's request, he dropped another mango fruit. Elephant was excited as he moved towards the fruit on the ground. "Wow! When I have eaten enough mangoes, I will share with the other forest animals how I commanded fruits to fall from the sky. They will not believe it, but I will convince them by doing it again." The 3rd time, animals said the same statement but with more confidence. This time around, Monkey dropped a stone. As Elephant approached the fruit, he wondered, "Do mangoes look like this too? Or is this a special kind of mango?" Elephant was speaking his thoughts aloud. He proceeded to take the supposed mango only to find out it was only a stone. While Elephant was still wondering how his wish for a fresh mango fruit was granted as a stone, Monkey came down from the bamboo tree and laughed Elephant to scorn.
"Oh my, did you really think a miracle would happen that way? You're such a funny little animal,"
Monkey said with his mouth full of laughter.
"I can't believe you just played a prank on me. You are so unbelievable. Well, it was fun, you know. I felt great that I got a fruit from the sky. I didn't know it was Troublesome Monkey who sent the fruit and the stone."
The amused Elephant responded. The 2 of them walked back home together. There lived 2 jolly friends, Panda and Monkey. They were best of friends, and all the animals in the forest knew the 2 friends together. They usually met at the hill that was near the river. Then they would stroll together to the bamboo tree in the forest. Monkey loved females. Rather than be serious with his life, he went after female monkeys in the forest. Day after day, he had stories to tell Panda of strides he had made in meeting new female monkeys. Panda wasn't like that, but he was becoming influenced. Panda's mother advised Panda to stay clear of moving around with Monkey. She explained, "Son, you can't have anything to do with Monkey anymore. Don't you see he's having a bad influence on you? You used to be serious about growth, success, and becoming a good influence. You used to be very respectful too, but your values are changing already." Panda was well trained by his mother. He had values and a good behavior, but Monkey, on the other hand, was over-pampered while he was being raised by his parents. Monkey's parents waited for a long time before they had young Monkey, so they lavished their wealth on him and gave him whatever he wanted. One day, Panda decided to talk to his friend, Monkey, to make him desist from the wasteful life he had been living. So, he invited Monkey over to the shade under the bamboo tree in the forest, cleared his throat, and started his. "Dear friend, I would suggest that we focus on other things that we have than just waste time flocking around females. There is the right time for doing that, but what we should do now is to build a sincere and strong life." Panda also warned his friend about the danger of excessively flocking around females. The next day, Monkey met with Panda at the river, which was in the forest, and he began to tell him how he had become a different animal. "Thank you for yesterday's advice, friend. I thought about it, and I wanted to become better than to be a flirt." Panda was very delighted to hear his friend has changed. Panda told his mother, who invited him over, and they had a wonderful time together. Panda and Monkey became outstanding animals in the forest because they committed to self-development.
This forest looks very untidy and unhealthy for animals to live in. Who are the animals that handle the affairs of the forest environment? I need to see them immediately.
Young Lion, who was sent by his father to see to the cleanliness of the forest, asked in fury and disappointment,
Fox and Tiger are the ones who see to the cleanliness of the forest. They live in the hills near the river in this forest. I will send for them at once.
One of the animals in the forest responded as he hurriedly went to Fox and Tiger's house to bring them to Young Lion.
Hello, Tiger. How can you still be asleep by this hour of the day? Have you been infected by sleeping sickness? Get up at once and let's go to the house of your friend, Fox. Young Lion was sent to inspect the cleanliness of our forest. He asked to see the two of you immediately, the animal said. When they got to Fox's home, he was exercising. He jogged, did some push-ups and some sit-ups too.
Hey Fox, I think we are in a little trouble here. Young Lion was sent by his father to inspect the cleanliness of our forest. He was dissatisfied with what he saw, so he sent for you and I, Tiger explained. Okay, let me get myself cleaned up at once, then we'd rush to see Young Lion, Fox said while he rushed to get himself cleaned up. Very soon, he was ready and they went to see Young Lion.
Two of you ashamed of yourselves? Don't you know that a dirty forest environment can bring diseases to the animals? You better do something about this immediately or I'd call the attention of my father.
Young Lion boiled as he complained.
We're very sorry. We'd take necessary steps to clean the forest immediately. Then we'd begin work tomorrow.
Fox and Tiger replied simultaneously. The next day, they set out to work. Hey Fox, this is a big task. How can we get it done quickly? Tiger asked. When you have a big task to finish, begin to sing. You will be surprised at how much work you have done and how much time you have spent. I have found it to be true, Fox replied. They did sing and finished the cleaning in good time. Baby Lion was a young, funny animal and he was loved by every animal in the forest. Besides being funny, he was also very cheerful. No animal ever saw him in a sad and gloomy state. Instead, his face always beamed with an attractive smile. One day, Baby Lion was playing with young Panda and they were talking about Kung Fu. I believe the best Kung Fu style is Tai Chi. You can even use it to combat opponents with dark magic, Lion argued. No, Tai Chi is nothing close to shadow kicks. Have you seen what I can do with shadow kicks? I can bring down an army with my shadow kicks. Young Panda argued and boasted. Your real shadow can't even frighten a fly. Not to talk you out of your shadow kick, Lion said with his eyes rolling in a bid to ridicule young Panda. Then the two of them began to laugh for several minutes before deciding to go back to their homes in the forest. The next morning, Lion woke up to a sad news. He was told his dad had left the forest because he was stricken with a deadly disease, so he didn't want his family to be pained whenever they see his state. Baby Lion was heartbroken. He ran to the river which was east of the forest if he would find his father, but he didn't. He ran up the hill that was just beside the river, but he didn't find him. Then he ran to the back of a bamboo tree and wept. Panda knew he'd be there, so he came to sympathize with him. Don't worry, friend, everything will be fine. You may never see your dad again, but I promise you'd always have me with you. Lion then responded, Thanks, Panda. What can I do without you, friend? The next day, Lion was already cheerful again. He greeted all the animals as usual and set out to play. Panda was very surprised. The other animals were surprised too. While playing with Panda, he heard a voice sounding his name. He looked back and it was his dad.
Son, I was miraculously healed. I am so glad to see my family again,
Baby Lion's dad said, then smiled.
Triangle. Triangle. Star.